is lightweight Evercoat filler 156. Whenever you do it, put a little line across hardener. There's a palm size. No matter what size, say it's this big around, like this, you're going to want to use a stripe like this. So it's about a 1/2 inch. So the bigger the pile, you know, just like that, that'll make it all one color, always even. This was taught to me by a GM dealership years ago, over 20 years. I worked in the body shop area.
This is Victor back at you with another romantic story from my archive, man. When you're sitting back with your essays and you think about a really good romantic gift for the wife and you wind up getting her 67 Plymouth and it doesn't have no fucking interior, it doesn't even have front seats, it doesn't have any floor pans, and you have to completely redo it, and she looks at you like you got her a dog with 2 missing legs and one eye is kind of like poked out like it was in a prison fight, but it's all scarred up and badass. So you're not sure whether you screwed up or you did good, but she looks at you like you were a moron. Well, man, that's when you just start to redo her dad's truck that passed away, because you screwed up and you really know. You're like a dog out into the backyard, man. You don't even have a dog box to stay into and it's raining.
It's going to be kind of hard to see, but we're going to shave this edge. I'm going to tell you guys one of my little secrets on how I'm so fast at body work. Now see this stuff. You can shape it the way you want. You can shape this and mold this the way you want. Now see this stuff is very flexible right now before it gets brittle. You can actually see, you can take it and you can shave it the way you want. That's the idea over there. You shape this and mold this all the way you want. Even if you have high spots, take a razor blade and shave it all smoother. It's real easy. And it's very easy to take a rasp. See? Looks like a file attached to the end of it. You file it all pretty smooth about where you want, real close, and these are flat and long. That'll keep you nice and level. This one's like a rounded. Oh, this one's flat too. I have a rounded one as well. Here it is. If you can see, the same thing, but instead of this being flat, it's rounded. For rounded areas on the body. See, you can imagine. Okay, now obviously, like my file here, it's hard to see it, but see, it's bowed. So you can really get it the way you want it when you're filing. Get it down below where you need it and stuff like that. But this is the trick. Once you got all that done, then you can use like a little block here. Obviously a longer block you're gonna need here to be able to do it. And like this block here, it's got a crack in it, but it's pretty straight. I use this to rough it. I use this one to rough it. And I usually use this one to get it pretty straight. And then I got one a little straighter, a little longer I use. And then I go ahead and use another block similar to this, only in really good shape. This shape, so you can use the edge, the tip, and you can use the sides and stuff, so it works really well. But I have a really good one. That one's my older one that I use just to rough it up at the beginning. See? My advice would be to be smart like me. Use Evercoat. Do this process. So you can even scrape it a little bit, not too much, but just where them are. See, that brings everything nice and flush. Watch. See, everything's nice and even. Right here, a little thick. Same town, 'cause we've been told that's the way our goes round. What I mean is it's rubbery. If you flex it too much, it'll come free from the metal. Where overlines are. Knock everything even. You don't want to go too much though, because you can pull it loose from the material and stuff too. Sam, see the difference. Do the same thing over here. Just want it even. That's it. Taking a ton away, nothing. I remind you, I'm using my finger to guide. I'm warning you, you have dips. It is very hard. Practice. I've been doing this a long time. Way over 20 years. This has been a side thing I've been doing before I got hurt and back to as I grew up. Okay, now you can see that's knocked really smooth, other than like the lip edge just at least a little bit. So we'll just kind of go like that there. That brings it pretty even. Then we'll do our next layer of skim over it after we sand it barely. And it's a lot easier. We're gonna let this hard up for about a half hour though. See? There's a pretty quick process on how to get your filler about where you want it before you have to actually use your tools. This is how I do it. I'm not telling everybody else how to do it. But I'll tell you what, if you look along it, you see it's pretty damn smooth once you do that. You're definitely going to need an orbital sander, air powered. This changes your pressure and speed, how much pressure gets to it for speed reasons. You need it. Now, this is for flat sanding, obviously, you know. Here's another one where you put more pressure in the center, more pressure on the outer edges, and this one's rounded for getting them swoops. See, this is all stuff you're gonna need if you're gonna do any body. If you don't have it, you're wasting your time. So it's gonna be a whoop-de-doop nasty mess. You need these for mixing your paint anyway. This is a yardstick style. Thick, straight, heavy duty. See, what you can do is you can wrap this whole thing with sandpaper and use it, but see it bends, so it could give you slight curvature. But if you're using it for light stuff, you could use it. But the main thing I like to use this for is checking. Because see the edge, if you check it on something flat, it's really straight on each side. It's almost 2 foot long. It is 2 foot long, isn't it? Yeah, almost. So what I'm trying to say is you can use this to check for daylight on your stuff. Let's go check this door and see how bad it really is. I guarantee you there's spots. Right here. See it? So from here to here, see it? Right in here has been hit on something and rolled in like that, this whole area. It doesn't seem like it would be, but watch up here. See, she's flushed. And as you roll over, she's still pretty flush, then watch. Boom, there's that spot. And see, she closes back up tight. All right here has to be filled, or that'll be a huge monster dent. So from here all the way like this, all right here has to come in and be filled that much up to that edge. Look at it. You'll see it's something awful.